There he is, the man who can be king.
You already know it. Hey, I'm right here, and I'm getting ready to take you down.
You're going to need an army, son, because I'm ready to battle, and I ain't going down easy.
You know what? From where I'm standing, you don't look too bad, man. You might actually be able to score a few baskets. We straight.
We're all good, and you've been balling, man. Might be a player in this league yet.
Hey, I'm just trying, but I'm going to keep on working.
You know it. Have a good one. Don't think I'll be taking it easy on you, though.
You ain't got to. You ain't got it in you. Oh, dog.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Load off the Thunder.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But, you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Deion Waiters is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Westbrook coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Here's Easy Breezy. Here's West. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook with a screen for Waiters. Westbrook with it. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, he was somebody you didn't want to put at the line a year ago. He made 85% of his attempts.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside for Durant. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Celtics in Boston.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
And Westbrook, here we go. West with the block. Fast break, here we go. Good.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Westbrook, and there's the rejection. They get it back. That's good. Steve Adams. Here's Easy Breezy. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
Well, when you start getting the attention of Kevin Durant, you know you've made it in the NBA. Reports of those two have a bit of a friendly rivalry forming.
I'm not sure you want to give KD any reason to go harder against you or your team, but congrats to him for making enough noise in the NBA where the stars have started to take notice of him.
Pacers leading by 6. Takes the 3. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Atlanta.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Here's Easy Breezy. Here's West. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thunder trailing by 8. Raiders on the wing. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
George passes to Easy Breezy. He's looking for West and finds him. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
I like it. I like it. All day long.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Lamb in there for Dion Waiters. Now here's Lamb. Here's Hill. 3-point lead. Outside. Dishes to Hill. Now the pass to Hill. Fires for three. And that one's good. Hill's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Five seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. And that's not going to go. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers. Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. Easy Breezy out there with George Hill. And it's Mahinmi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Waiters after the made shot from Easy Breezy. Westbrook a screen on Hill. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, guys. Easy Breezy in their last game against the Hawks just played. Phenomenal. He dropped in 24 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. This was just the game he needed to snap the cold spell he was in. That has to be a major relief for his team, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
The shot by George, wide open. Great look there, but off target. Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Some changes for Indiana. Hibbert comes in for Mahinmi. And it's C.J. Miles in for George Hill. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pacers leading by 6. George passes to Easy Breezy. Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Three-pointer. Another shot. Hibbert. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, this was a very consistent free throw shooting team a year ago. They shot about 79%.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
That one misses. Thunder trailing by 7. And Durant, here we go. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Passes it to Easy Breezy. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Easy Breezy. He has 11 points and 1 steal.
Well, you can see he's got it in his head that he's just going to take this game over by himself.
And he's doing it, guys. There's no doubt about it.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Waiters. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Easy Breezy. 12 points for him. Pocket 6. He feeds it to Miles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, it's Westbrook. The 9-footer's on the mark. Now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Looking now at some numbers for Dion Waiters, how his season went last year. Put up 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers might not reflect it, but the effort's really been there for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky.
This from Easy Breezy. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. That one on George.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Here's Easy Breezy. 12 points for him. And he gets it to go.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Thunder trailing by 4. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's Miles with the rebound. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Easy Breezy. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Easy Breezy's got 7 now in this quarter. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ibaka. Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 14. And he drops it in from the low post. Easy Breezy's got 16 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Thunder trailing by 6. Westbrook with a screen for Durant. And they call an illegal screen here. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Second, the Thunder.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
.54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's more. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Pacers.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
All right, guys. I want to go over some things before we get back out there. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems.
Pacers leading by 4. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Dion Waiters is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And Westbrook, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Westbrook's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
There's a good screen. Miles the pass to Easy Breezy. Trains it from beyond the arc. Easy Breezy's got 19 points.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Back to Westbrook from beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
George passes to Easy Breezy. From outside the arc. That's good. 22 points for him.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Westbrook drives in. It's rebounded by West. West has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Westbrook. West against Adams. That's good. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Westbrook, here we go. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Blocks it again. There's the dish to Miles. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Miles has got his first basket of the night.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
To halt the run, Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Indiana leading by 7. Outside, George. He's looking for West and finds him. Here's Easy Breezy, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Easy Breezy. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Right side, Westbrook. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
Miles the pass to Easy Breezy. Back to George. Stolen by Waiters. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. Here's Westbrook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? First in shooting percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. They were also #1 in opponent field goal percentage or field goal defense. Outstanding work. They're aggressive and tenacious at the defensive end.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. And when you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
6 on the shot clock. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yes, one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
And George gets it to go.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Now they've taken it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
Durant with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Nice work there coming off the screen. And 11 points for Dion Waiters.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Westbrook. Right side, Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Hill. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 4. Now Hill. Mahinmi kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Hill. Ibaka with the screen on Hill. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. That's 28 points for Easy Breezy.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Now here's Waiters. 11 points in the game. Westbrook a screen on Hill. And Westbrook, here we go. Misses from close range. Here's George. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Down low, West and Hibbert. The backcourt, Hill and Miles. And it's Young in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Indiana leading by 9. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jumps up, and then Waiters with the jam.
You got a ball game now, fellas. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Well, definitely little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game at this stage in a hurry. And wow, suddenly the pressure is on. Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
And that's collected by Easy Breezy.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On up the court. Counted, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Dion Waiters.
Hey, it's not computer programming or rocket science here. I mean, at some point, the defense has to show more urgency getting back in transition.
It's not brain surgery either, Clark. I mean, no matter how you look at it, just turn around, run back, get back and play some defense. Is it that hard?
Stolen by Waiters. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Waiters leading the charge. Ibaka with a screen on George. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Great open look there. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Ibaka comes with the double team. George passes to Easy Breezy. 5 to shoot. George. No luck. Nice D. From Durant.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
No good from Easy Breezy. Thunder trailing by 5. Waiters. Dishes to Westbrook. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 29 in the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot by George. Wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The best result they could hope for on that possession. They get all points back. They just gave up. And now they're close to putting this game out of reach.
I'm not ready to go quite there yet, but it sounds like the crowd believes that's the case.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
All right, Doris, thanks.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Here's Adams. Money!
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Easy Breezy. He nails it. Time up.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been...
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Westbrook. Got it!
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Pass to Easy Breezy. cash in. So a close game.
Kevin, what?
Nice job out there tonight.
Thanks, man. I had a nice little matchup. I was able to make some things happen.
Too bad it wasn't a losing effort. Hate to waste a solid game.
Ain't nothing wasted out there, man. Yeah, I'm playing for the team, sure, but I got a future to think about. And if I fill it up, I get paid. Plain and simple, all right? Yeah, I feel bad that the team lost, of course, but I do feel good that I played well and I showed my stuff. You hear
Only
me?
thing I hear is delusional young dude with ego problems. Later, man.
Enough already.
Well, guys, teams that win in this league are teams that play hard. I want to see 100% effort out of you guys all practice long. How you play in practice is how you play in games. So let's get it done. Let's go. You took care of business today, and I like it. Hustling between drills, paying attention to detail, getting after it when the time called for it. We play next game like we prepared today, and we'll be in great shape. Stay sharp and get some rest before the next one. Now get out of here.
And I hope you know that look in my eye. Hey, I got lightning speed. I won't hesitate to rescue.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast of the Pacers live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to the Wizards.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure, Clark.
No, I agree with you. And I thought maybe they could find somebody to come off the bench and give them a spark, but it didn't happen.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Anthony. Hardaway is out there with Chris Kaman. And it's Galloway in at the point guard. So it's the Knicks now. Outside Anthony. Kaman sets a screen for Anthony. 4 on the shot clock. Kaman passes to Galloway. Pacers with the rebound. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, I think they're a little better than this ball club, and it showed last year winning the season series.
And so it's New York with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Here's Miles. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Miles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Garlob, fended by West. It's rebounded by West.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
George dishes to Hibbert. And he banks in the layup.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
And so it's New York with it. Searching for their first points of the game. Came in a screen. Hardaway. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
The Knicks pull it in. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's
oh, man, what a play.
Nice ops and determination that time, Clark, to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a pass to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Here's Easy Breezy following the score by New York. The shot no good. And New York will come the other way. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Right side Hardaway. Kaman kicks to Hardaway. Some nice passing by New York here. Dishes it to Anthony. 6 to shoot. That is good.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Wesley Matthews checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 3. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he told me basically he wants to turn the thoroughbreds loose today. He said, frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us. The more we run, the better off we'll be. It should be a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And so it's Indiana with it, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Easy Breezy.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
The feed to Hardaway. Right side Hardaway. He kicks to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Young. "16 seconds left to play here in the first. Stuckey outside. Fires from deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Down low, Weston Hibbert, C.J. Miles, and Paul George are the wingmen. And it's Easy Breezy in at the 1. 2 on the clock. The score now all even. Matthews has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. The dish now to Miles. Shoots it. And again, another basket good. From Easy Breezy. Easy Breezy's got 10.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Baseline jumper. Here's Early. Rebounded by Easy Breezy. And it's the Pacers ball. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
Well, and you know the fans out in Charlotte are desperately hoping for a win there. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Stuckey kicks to Turner. The Pacers pull it in. West has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
And Hibbert with the block. Heyman's shot is good. Indiana leading. Here's Easy Breezy. 12 points for him. Inside. He feeds it to George with his first shot attempt. No good off the front iron.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Turner with it. Now guarded by Easy Breezy. And Turner kicks to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Stuckey. Out to Turner. Stuckey outside. Over to the left wing. Early. Sinks the triple. Early's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside, George takes a 3, and he gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Oh, that for a response.
We'll say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
It's making a switch here.
A chance now to take a look at how the Pacers are doing, Kevin, here early in the season. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent offense. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's almost... That's elite level.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit, because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in their last game against the Wizards made some terrific plays. He dropped 14 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it, like Steve began taking a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. Probably depends on how he's feeling physically overall. But usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over just the confidence. It'll carry to the next game.
Yeah, I would not disagree with you there, Steve. There's something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. If you perform well, then you feel like you can do it again. And again and again.
Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pass.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pacers trail by 4. To the paint. Here's George. That's good. George has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Galloway, the pass to Matthews. Outside Hardaway. Another shot, and it's Kaman missing. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Passed it easy breezy. Back to George. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Kaman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to the wing. Here's Anthony. And the layup's good off. The glass. Anthony's got 7 points.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Roy Hibbert. Knicks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Came in a screen on West. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Hardaway has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, that pick was a thing of beauty by Kaman.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Easy Breezy. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're...
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
Yo, I think our mindset right now is like, what just happened? Because we got straight blindsided by them, man. Our lead man advantage before our eyes, but there's still 2 quarters left to play, so we should be fine.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Easy Breezy. He's got 16 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Hardaway. Chris came in out there with Anthony, and it's Galloway in at the point, and he gets it to go. And it's 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
The shot's good from Easy Breezy. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside Hardaway. Kaman a screen. Hardaway dishes to Kaman. Back to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. And the Knicks good for 2. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Easy Breezy. 18 points for him. There's the pick. George passes to Easy Breezy. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
The Pacers making a switch here. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. And you look at Hardaway, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
He's not going to miss many foul shots, that's for sure. That's a very impressive part of his game.
And here are the Knicks now, leading by 5. And that one's good. And that's 11 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Anthony on the double team. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Young's checked in for 8.
Nice shooting.
The Knicks leading by 7. Galloway, he's guarded by Hill. The 9-foot shot, and Anthony with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. And that's 13 points for Carmelo Anthony. And Indiana shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Lee Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Hill comes in for George. The Knicks making a switch here. Hill kicks to Hill. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to Young. Outside Hill. Good as the jump shot falls. Hill's got 6 here in this quarter.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
Okay, come on now. You're thinking too much out there. You have to play looser without overanalyzing everything.
Easy Breezy's checked in for the Pacers.
And now a look at George Hill, some of the numbers for him. How this season has been coming along for him. He's putting up 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
But they get it back. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good from Easy Breezy. The Knicks leading by 12. Turner dishes to Carmelo. There's the pick. Misses in close.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Easy Breezy in at point guard. Mahinmi is out there with West. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Anthony. uses the glass to drop it in.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Pacers trail by 11. Here's Easy Breezy. Good work defensively by Turner. That is good.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards. Guys.
New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Kicks it to Anthony. Over in the corner, Matthews. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Easy Breezy. Turner covering. And there's the pass to Miles. It's back to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Easy Breezy.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace. This game has been played out.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
And they'll keep possession. And he gets it to go.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
And Indiana making a change here. George is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Easy Breezy. Shot denied. And they're able to recover. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Here's Easy Breezy. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Garlobe goes back up. Rebound by Mahimi. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Easy Breezy. And that one comes up a bit short.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Anthony. Came in a screen. Anthony against George. 5 on the clock. Can't cash in from close range.
He's far too tentative in the paint. Even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that's a...
Sinks it from... just inside the baseline.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Galloway. That drops.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Easy Breezy. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Lets it go from 11, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his third assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
No good from Easy Breezy.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Here's Easy Breezy to the left side wing. Miles the pass to Hibbert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Indiana.
Free throw good, Roy Hibbert.
At the line for 2.
And Hibbert hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Now here's Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. Excellent D there from George. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Easy Breezy. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming out.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Let's go. Makes it 2 points in from Easy Breezy. Easy Breezy's got 11 in the second half. New York leading by 12. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Galloway. Back to Anthony. Anthony left side. And Hibbert with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6.
.104 left in the fourth quarter. Clock is at 3. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Hardaway has got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Yeah, clearly no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for New York.
Fewer miscues made the difference, Clark.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Anthony. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see him being a part of it. He was all over this one.
Now Turner after the missed 3 from Easy Breezy. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Too little, too late. They may as well.
A game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right here.
Mahinmi's checked in for Roy Hibbert.
I'm sure he would have liked to have nailed all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this thing.
Offensive rebound.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
And they go to the intentional foul. And that one falls for Turner. The Pacers making a switch here.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
So no.
Carmelo.
Wasn't pretty, that's for sure.